the storied Los Angeles Coliseum, as we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by Dave. And the Trojans will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Northwestern's offense is on the field for the first time today. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape. Fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
This crowd full of throats, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Under fire. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Connection to the right. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. Northwestern wants to go quickly.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Finds a soft spot in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. To the air. It's quick. It's complete to the left. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They just keep firing. Looking down the middle. High coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. So USC's offense will have its first possession of the game. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was
breaks into the open. Got the first down. Looking for more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Trojans, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy. And this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home, you've got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again today. He is turning it on late this season.
A big play gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the first down at the 31. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. The Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Quickly complete. And he'll run into
to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. On the run from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there. From the gun, running back on the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's quick. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
The defense thought in this game they were going to have an opportunity to pick some passes off, and what a great job. Down deep in the opponent's territory, he jumps the route, he intercepts it, and returns it now inside the 5-yard line, setting his offense up in beautiful field position.
And the Trojans have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Purdue is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Purdue, Pete, isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by a field goal over Ohio State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Wants to fire on 2nd down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Looking to pass. It's quick. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's Bettis. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, USC. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Takes a handoff. It's Bettis.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
Runs through a tackle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's quick. Unloads it downfield. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Looking for more room. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Trojans. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
28, Northwestern, 0.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Second down coming up. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period will be a second down. Back to pass, it's quick. Got his man. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Wildcats really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Finds his man. It's Algier. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
First down for the offense.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers, you're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup and put together a stop. Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Oh, got a man.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety right on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Unloads to the wideout. And the deflection on third down. How big is that? Forces a fourth down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Off the play fake on first down. Pulls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He's going to let it go. He caught it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be. And a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants,
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Trojans! These guys wanted to make a statement. Statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
35, Northwestern, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
no doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17. Working that wide receiver screen. Gets the job done on third down as he gets it out to the 25. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10.
For the offense.
Wants to throw. It's quick. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. To the air on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Pulls it in. It's Clinton. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Northwestern will send out the punt team. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got his man across the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Caught close to the marker. It's Hunter. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Hunter. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the LA Coliseum.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. First play from scrimmage here in the 2nd half, and they'll keep it on the ground. There he goes to the left. He's now up to 83 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. So difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
And the Trojans just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And man, that is a huge play for the defense because they had to stop the bleeding. On the very last play, they gave up an explosive one, and all of a sudden it feels like the defense is on their heels. But what a great job in an individual effort, winning up front, getting around the block, and getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play.
The Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Gets the back moving. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got him in the flat. Jumped on top of the pile. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. There he goes. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior. Makes a play after the grab.
And that is a huge conversion on 3rd and long for the offense. I think a lot of people thinking, hey, we're just going to try to get a couple of yards, help our kicker out here to kick a field goal. But instead, they get a massive play, and now all of a sudden they're thinking touchdown here, 1st and goal.
And the Trojans are rolling down the field. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Southern Cal! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. East Carolina has the lead right now. Greenville has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by just 1 over Memphis. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
That's a bad job in pass protection. I almost give the quarterback some credit because I think he knew where he was on the field. He knew he was going to get sacked for a safety. He was doing everything he could to just go down at his own 1-yard line to avoid giving up the 2 points.
The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give to the tailback. And I think they'll mark it right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't help much with the breathing room, but on the upside, they avoided the safety. He'll keep it himself. They get him in the end zone for the safety. He pulled it, tried to turn the corner, and not enough real estate.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Running to Green.
Returner is tackled down at the 30.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Got his man downfield. Right down the gut of the field. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, USC!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up for the PAT. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
Northwestern, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Bring in the heat. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Just a short pass to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
To the air, it's quick. Fires to the wideout. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Hauls it in. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Set to kick it off.
He'll return it. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. He's up to 107 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quickly complete. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The running back has it. Makes his man miss.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And the Trojans back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Just going to keep it after the snap. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Back open in the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They go back to work in the final period of this one. The give to the back. Nice move there. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. They'll move the tight end. Slams ahead. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Trojans. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And the extra point is good. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Rushes on him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Well, this defense thought coming into this one they could get after the quarterback, but I'm not sure, guys, if they thought they'd have this much success. Everything they've dialed up has gotten home. They've got 6 sacks in this game.
Northwestern will have to punt it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
The Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up this scoreboard.
Got enough space, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Trojans! That score pushes this out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Purdue is getting whooped today, and at some point this comes down to preparation. Are you prepared to play? Clearly the answer today is a big fat no. They're trailing by 28 to Ohio State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. So now it's 2nd and long. To throw, it's quick. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Flips it out to the back. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Northwestern will send out the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Punch it out of the air. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. To the air on first down. Finds us back in the middle.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Makes one man miss. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. They'll leave it with him. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. The give. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he's going to try to return this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Turning it on. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
And the Wildcats come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Now they'll run the draw. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll try the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you. Put up a bunch of points and win by a lot of points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.